Hello and welcome to Someone Unbiased, and today we're talking about Xbox Series X specs and some cool details that's going to be on the next gen console. I'm super excited for some of the details that they're having or they're announcing today, and some of the features that they're putting into the Xbox Series X. Super excited for that. Alright, so let's go. Did you know that Xbox Series X runs on a custom next generation processor with 4 times the power of Xbox One? How about the fact that it can save quick resume multiple games at once? So, what that means is you can run um, I don't know, Halo Infinite at the same time that you're running the Halo Master Chief Collection at the same time that you're going to be running, I don't know, Gears of War. So you can have all those games just ready to resume at any point and switch between the three of those games. I'm not sure. But that's what it looks like here, especially when it's saying quick resume for multiple games. So it can just pick up to where you left off last time, which would be very nice. I kind of hate the fact that you have to start all over when you pop a new game inside from where the save game was left, is where you would continue, wherever the checkpoint was. Oh, anyways, let us continue. Well, now we know those things along with the rest of specs and detail Microsoft shared about the Xbox Series X this morning. In a post on Xbox Wire titled, "What Can You Expect from Next Generation of Gaming?" Xbox head Phil Spencer lays out details on Microsoft's upcoming vertical black box. First, he talks hardware, including a custom processor leveraging AMD latest Zen 2 RDN2 architects. The Xbox Series X features a GPU compatible of 12 teraflops of performance, twice that of the original Xbox One X, and 8 times the original Xbox, as mentioned during the system's announcement. The console will also support up to 120 frames per second, so investing in a faster television or monitor might be worthwhile. And in case anyone was worried about ray tracing, the Series X supports DirectX ray tracing, so the console will be missing out on that video buzzword. So these are the features that they announced. We got the 12 teraflops, variable ray shading, hardware accelerated DirectX ray tracing, quick resume for multi games, and smart delivery. And I think smart delivery is the best one for me. That one and quick resume and smart delivery. Now the way smart delivery works is if you buy an Xbox One game, you get the upgraded version free of charge. You don't have to buy it additionally. You don't have to buy it again for you to get it. So every Microsoft or Microsoft game exclusives, you get to play them absolutely free, the best version of those games. So if you have Gears of War, let me say like one Gears of War 1 for original Xbox One, the remastered. So when you get the Xbox Series X, you might get the upgraded version with better graphics and all that if they remake it, or if at any point a game gets remastered, then they will give you that game for free of charge. You don't have to pay for it again. So Cyberpunk CD Projekt Red's 2070 Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be the first game that's going to be able to do that. So you would just buy the Xbox version of the game, and then if they remake it later on for the Xbox Series X, then you will be able to get that free of charge. You don't have to pay anything, and Cyberpunk 2077 is the first one to do that. But all Microsoft Studio games are going to be also having that feature in it. Anyway, let's go on. The coolest new feature revealed is Quick Resume, which allows players to suspend multiple games at once, resuming on the fly with no loading screens. I, for one, can't wait to realize I put a game on pause weeks ago and never got back to it. Then there's Smart Delivery, which means that no matter which versions of the Xbox you're playing on, Microsoft will make sure you get the best version of the game for your console. I suppose things might get a little confusing. What? With multiple hardware generations playing the same games, the Xbox Series X is backward compatible with Xbox One, Xbox 360, and the original Xbox games. The Xbox One is compatible with. I'm already confused. Smart delivery sounds like a godsend. Just common sense. Yeah, I agree. The Xbox Series X uses something called dynamic latency input to ensure fast and responsive wireless controller response. Microsoft has also worked with TV makers in HDMI forum to harness features like variable refresh rate, syncing TV gameplay frame rates to avoid draggies and screen tearing. Check out the post. But anyway, so really excited for this next generation. That is one hell of a feature, to be honest with you. Especially the smart delivery and the quick game saves, which is nice. So I can just pick up right where I left off without having to worry about getting to checkpoints, etc. So the next generation looks to be very exciting, and I can't wait to hear more news about it, especially in E3 2020. Or we'll see what happens in PAX East in a few I don't know days. I'm not sure when PAX is anyway. So this is someone unbiased, and if you enjoy this content, make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, have a good one. Thank you again for the support. Deuces.